LinkedIn is a business-oriented social networking site. It's probably more business-oriented than all of the three. Founded in December 2002 and launched in May of 2003, it's mainly used for professional networking. LinkedIn has approximately 21.4 million unique monthly U.S. visitors and 47.6 million globally. This is an example of a LinkedIn business page. Now, I have my name here, then I have that I'm creative director at Dirt Lounge Inc. You know, basically, these are, it just goes down the list of all the experience that I have, you know, on a business profile. And then you can use it to show how many connections you have. You can set it up where, okay, for example, Hanif,
yes.
If you connect to me on LinkedIn, I can now see how many connections you have. And so I can see my direct connections and as well as my indirect connections. So you can actually get a good gauge as to how many people you have the opportunity to impact simply by connecting with you. All right? It's a great way to showcase your previous work. If you get it on a personal account, then you would use it more so as a resume. But on a business level, you would use it basically to network with other businesses. How can my business benefit from LinkedIn? It can increase your visibility. Simply by putting in your email address, all your email contacts are now sifted through. Any one of your email contacts that has a LinkedIn account, it'll basically show their name, and you can now connect with them. It improves your connectability. It improves your Google page rank. Once again, going into the whole notion of how do I get my website to the top spot on Google? The more connections you have that references your website, the higher it goes up on the search engine rankings. The thing is, most people have a website and it sits there. There's no traffic going towards it because there's no marketing for it. Yeah, you give out a couple of business cards and people will go to it, but those are physical people, but there are no other websites that are necessarily linking to it. Google, and I refer to Google because they're the biggest search engine in the United States right now. They have this really complex algorithm as to how they choose who's worthy of those #1 positions. How many people are connecting to you? If your site has no connections going into it, it basically has no influence. A site that has no influence basically is looked at as not being a site that holds power. So those go lower in the search engine. The lower your impact is, the less relevant they see you as. So if a person has a website and they're in health and dental, and then another person has a website and they're in health and dental, but then they have their health and dental LinkedIn page linking to their website. They have a health and dental Facebook page that's linking to their website, as well as a health and dental Twitter page that's linking to their website. They have 3 connections going to that website. So now that website's influence is now increasing as opposed to the person who just had that one website sitting there with no connections. As people, you know, we can go around and we can showcase our businesses, we can market ourselves, but when we're introduced through someone else, you know, many of you probably didn't know me prior to this meeting, but because I was introduced through Ms. Hutchinson, who you all already knew, it gave me more impact rather than if you saw me on the street, you probably just, who is that person? You know? So the same rules apply to the web and how you manage yourself online. The more connections that are going to you, the higher your influence, the higher your impact. As we saw with the Facebook page for Coca-Cola, because of their impact, they have 23 million followers on Facebook. That's 23 million people that they can reach out at any given time. So you want to increase your visibility by increasing the number of social networks that are connected to you. You can perform reference checks for potential employees. Once again, going into any of us who are looking to hire employees in the future, you want to make sure whoever you're hiring is someone trustworthy. Well, LinkedIn actually gives you the opportunity to check them out beforehand. If they have a LinkedIn profile, you can see what they're about. You can see where they worked prior to. So even before you have that initial job interview with them, you'll already have the upper hand because you know a little bit about it. Company profiles can be managed by multiple employees. For anyone who's sitting here right now who says, okay, I'm a boss, I really don't have time to be on these social networks all day, every day, but you have an employee who's a little more knowledgeable on this, you can have them manage the page through their account without necessarily going on to yours. You can offer that power as well as rescind it at any given time. So now you're utilizing the power of duplication. Not only am I promoting my brand, but each and every one of my employees are promoting my brand. And I can only promote myself but so much. I'm one human being. But a network of people promoting me simultaneously, that's now duplicating myself. I can reach out to more people in less time. And lastly, it easily provides job opportunities. If you're looking for work, if you're looking for help, basically, you can easily provide job opportunities online. People, they can come to your business page, your LinkedIn business page, and they can see you're hiring, and they can instantly just basically see what you're about, see what your company has done in the past, and if they like what they see, they can then call you and reach out to you, and perhaps you might get your next best employee from LinkedIn.